Welcome to Fridays at the Front. I'm Will. I love that we get to collaborate with the Shenandoah Valley Battlefields Foundation and bring you stories from the Valley to your device. We want you to come here and see them for yourself. I'm standing at sort of a nexus of the Battle of Cedar Creek, October 19, 1864. Behind me is the Miller House. It stood here during the battle along with the Miller's family mill, and this is just outside of Middletown. A quick rundown what gets us here. The night of the 18th, Federals are camped along Cedar Creek, and their commander, Phil Sheridan, has left for a meeting. He's left 6th Corps Commander Wright in command, and the soldiers settle into a nice night. Unbeknownst to them, up Massanutten Mountain, General Gordon, Mapmaker Hotchkiss, and a few other Confederate officers have gone at Early's orders, and they're taking a look at the Federal works. They know what to do. There's a dense fog the morning of the 19th, and out of that comes storming Confederate infantry, screaming the rebel yell. It takes the Federals completely by surprise, and brigade by brigade, division by division, just rolls them back up. They're shoved this direction past Belle Grove, past the town of Middletown, and pushed back here. Many men run from the surprise. One of the pockets of resistance is General George Getty's division of the 6th Corps, and he'll be part of this story here, but they've all been pushed back. Matter of fact, with the Valley Pike behind you, we're on the right of the Confederate line, and it's spreading this way. Dodson Ramseur's division of Virginians and North Carolinians gets very near here when it's ordered to take a break. They're part of Gordon's corps, and Gordon argues with Early that the attack should be continued. Some of the men have been going for over 12 hours, and Early makes the decision this is a good point to rest at about 10:30 in the morning. There's a question later on about whether that is good or bad for military history, but it sure changes things. Well, this pause in the fighting is good for the Federals. They get a chance to reorganize all the way up and down the line. Here on the Federal left, Ricketts, as temporary corps command, was wounded, and so General George Getty leaves the division we're talking about and takes over corps command. General Lewis Grant steps away from his brigade to assume command of the division. Unfortunately, General Bidwell has been wounded, so two of these brigades are under relatively junior leaders, while two colonels step up to take these brigade vacancies. Windsor French has the left brigade, and in the middle is a Massa Tracy leading a brigade from his home state of Vermont. These men are all ready. About 4 o'clock, hundreds of Federal bugles sound, and there's a general advance of the 6th Corps, the 19th Corps, and what's left of the Army of West Virginia. The entire Federal forces step off with cavalry on their left, and this place is a general charge. Well, that's the whole battlefield. Let's come here to the Miller Farm and the Miller Mill. A Massa Tracy's Vermont brigade pushes straight through. There's a mill pond that becomes an impediment to them, and there's a small crossing, but they have a stone wall to hunker behind. Ramseur's North Carolinians are here firing on them, and the Federals mention how good of a fire they take from here. Fortunately, to the left of this brigade is the left of the Union line, and that is French's brigade now. He has an open field and sends a message back to his commanders. He can't march through it, so he gets the order, charge through it. It's the release he needs, and he and his men make the dash. That pressure on the Confederate far right flank frees up a Massa Tracy, and he leads his brigade around the mill pond, over the fences, and here through this yard, and drives the North Carolinians back. Ramseur is a hands-on division commander, and he is up with his men in the thick of the fighting. He suffers multiple wounds, the final one mortal. It goes through both lungs. His staff put him in an ambulance, but that ambulance got captured. Fortunately, the Federals realized who they had, and they took him to Belle Grove, which is now Sheridan's headquarters after the counterattack. Ramseur will die there the next day. This fight is hard fought, from getting around the mill pond to over the fences with the stiff Confederate resistance. Tracy leads his men with dogged determination. As this countercharge works, the Federals win the day here at Cedar Creek, and in the 1890s, when commissioned officers are able to earn the Medal of Honor, Tracy is given one for his actions here at Miller. A place that was once a hard-fought battlefield is now a preservation victory in a way that you can enjoy being outside and enjoy the history here. The Miller family was here. There's architectural ruins of their mill still here. The house is a preservation success. The Shenandoah Valley Battlefields Foundation has partnered with the town of Middletown. There's restoration work going on, and this will be a site that you can visit. There's so much to see here, from Middletown to SVBF to the Cedar Creek Battlefield Foundation to the National Park Service. Multiple organizations here in the valley are working to make sure you have a great visit and a great understanding of American history. Come on out and check it out.